here just to show y'all and let y'all know that you need mentors. Our mentorship packages are on sale. So make sure you take full advantage of the resilientbanker.com and tradejunkies.investorgroup.org. Go to those two websites and you will find me, right? You will find my mentorship packages. You will find out what we're really about. But I'm starting a youth mentorship, right? A youth mentorship, meaning I want to mentor the youth, right, on how they can actually just day-to-day man things, right? Day-to-day things that you should know in order to survive, right? Prime example, we I was, going to get my morning coffee this morning like I always do. I go to the same store that I normally go to. Well, um as I'm pulling into the actual gas station, right? As I'm pulling into the actual gas station, I see a mother and her four kids, at the air pump, right? So I go into the store and I actually, get my coffee, get my creams and sugars that I normally get, right? No, normally, spread a little bit of positive energy around the store, as I go in and build relationships with the actual people in the store. But yeah, so I get my coffee, hop out, hop back outside, and the spirit was like, "You really need to go help this individual. You definitely need to go and spread some energy to this mother because this mother was outside struggling on her she was outside struggling. She had a flat tire, right? And the tire was not pumping up. It was pretty shredded actually. And it being pretty shredded, it actually um it actually moved me to actually, not only do the mentorship, but there's so many of our youth out there that's stranded, what I'm saying, that's out there stranded, and they don't really have a male figure in their life to actually get them to that next level, and they don't have an actual male figure in their life to actually, mentor them, because this lady was struggling with four kids, right? It was two boys and two girls, right? And the boys, they look like max probably 13. And the other one looked like he was about 11. So you got 13 and an 11-year-old boy, and the two girls looked like they were, 6 and 5 or 6 and 3. The two girls looked like they were like 6 and 3. But, you know, they actually was trying to take the actual tire off of the Suburban without jacking it up. And I was like, so this just shows you the mother didn't know what she was doing. The son was over there trying to actually help the mom, and he didn't know what he was doing. They had a jack, right? So Spirit said, go over there and actually help them with that car, because they didn't know what they were doing. And then it would have been something like somebody would have been on the actual news, right? That a kid got smushed, trying to change a tire, right? So I had to actually step in there and actually had to get it done, man. Spirit said just get it done because you know how to change the tire. So the kid was like, yeah, you're supposed to take the tire off before you even you're supposed to take the tire off. I said, yeah, you're supposed to take the tire off, but you have to jack it up with the jack first, right? And they had the jack in the right spot. I said, y'all got the jack in the right spot. The mom's just sitting there looking. The kids are just sitting there looking. You got the little 11-year-old comes over after I actually start jacking up the actual truck, the actual Suburban. And when I jacked up the Suburban, then they actually saw how it was actually I was actually schooling them on how to actually change a tire, because their mom didn't know how to change the tire, and obviously the father of the kids was not coming out there to save the kids, right? So this is why you have to come out there and you have to save the kids, man. You have to come out there, get out your comfort zone, stop being so tunnel vision to not help people and help the next individual, right? Because that right there, made me want to mentor the youth so they can know, in order to get through this life, you have to know how to change a tire, right? In order to get through this life, you have to know how to manage your funds, right? And that's where the financial planning comes into play, right? Um, you have to know how to actually print money and make money. So, and not only print money and make money and save money, but manage your money properly, right? So these are the things that mentors can come into your kid's life and do, right? They can come into your kid's life and, change the whole perspective, because if the father is not there, say the father's out in the streets, not even the father's out in the street, the father might just be working a 9 to 5, trying to make ends meet, and can't make it to the kids, right? So I'm not knocking that, but a lot of aspects and a lot of things that go around is because the father is not in the life, and the mother is trying to actually, do what a man is supposed to do. A man is supposed to change a tire. A woman is not supposed to show a boy how to be a man. A man is supposed to show a boy how to be a man, right? And a man cannot tell a woman a man cannot tell a woman how to be a woman, right? It's just our genetic makeup won't let that happen, right? You being masculine, you being a man, I can't teach my little girl how to be a man, how to be a woman, but I could teach her what type of man she should be looking for, right? Or how a man should treat a woman. That's really what we should do. We need to teach our men how to treat a woman, because they're not shown how to treat a woman. One, because the parents probably don't either bring their love life around their kids because that's not their father, or two is because they actually need that actual masculine energy, right, to actually get them to the next level. So that's just what I'm going to do when it comes to the youth mentorship. But if you need to get mentored in anything as far as financials, if you need to actually get mentored in making passive income, right, you definitely go to the resilientbanker.com. Go to resilientbanker.com or tradejunkinsinvestmentgroup.org. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you share this live, because there's somebody might have needed this live, right? Might have needed this information, right? So tradejunkinsinvestmentgroup.org, the Resilient Banker. Peace.